Welcome everybody here to the Hill, Junior Newsom Arena, Betsy Layne High School. We got 14th versus 15th region action coming at you here. Betsy Layne versus Knott Central. Gary Justice, Darryl McCoy, brought to you courtesy of Kemper Furniture, Derek Bowling, Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Double Quick, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development, HPT Physical Therapy, Glenn Martin Hammond, Attorney at Law, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crum Funeral Home, and our good friends at Bruce Walters Ford. Gary, this one here should be a dandy. Cameron Pente, well, we'll talk about it here in a second. They're going to do the prayer and national anthem as we'll step away for a second and be right back. And we're back here, pregame show brought to you by Punk's Tires. Punk's Tires will get you ready for all your tire needs, whether it's free tread test. Right now, you can get low price on tires guaranteed. They'll beat or match any price, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and more. Gary, big ball game here as you're seeing these two teams come out. You know, it's going to be a contrast of two different styles here. You got physical, athletic play by Knott Central, and you got the finesse play of Betsy Layne.
Yeah, you got two very tradition-rich programs, right? You got Knott County Central playing out of the 14th region, coached by Casey Huff. You know, go back in that mid-2010 era where they won 5 or 6 consecutive 14th region titles and made some runs in the Sweet 16. Then you have Betsy Layne Bobcats, who they actually won the 2010 All State tournament as well, and Coach Mike Howard doing a good job for the Bobcats. First of all, we'll cover the Patriots. Quick, the visitors on the scoreboard, 9-7 on the season. Darryl coming in this ball game very hot. They won 6 of the last 7, and Coach Huff's got this team clicking in the right direction. They picked up a big 47-45 victory on Saturday over Perry County Central. Now, you're talking about conflicting styles. Knott County Central, they average 47 points per ball game. The way they get their points is they're going to attack the bucket. They're going to get the basketball, play very methodical. They want to play very efficient on the offensive end. They won't get the paint touch for this reason. They want to try to get that defense out of that shell, try to get those layups at the bucket that they can. They're led by the junior Chance Amberg, 12 points per ball game, 8 rebounds as well. And then Drake Sloan, the senior guard, averaging 10 points there. You can see Chance Amberg 12 and 8 on the season. Very efficient scorer too, Darryl. 60% from the field, 36% from deep. He gets to the free throw line, he'll make that at a 68% clip. The senior Drake Sloan for the Patriots, 10 points per ball game as well. Now for the Bobcats, coached by Mike Howard, going a little different direction. The Patriots 9-7 on the season. The Bobcats come in this game 7-6 on the year. They've lost 4 of the last 5. They dropped their last contest 78-71 against Somerset Christian. That was on Saturday as well. Had 4 players in double figures in that ball game. Hall and Parsons had 18, Pente had 17, and Allen had 11. They hit 6 threes, got to the free throw line 14 times, making 11 of those. Now for the Bobcats here, we're waiting for them to come back out of the locker room. They got a couple. They averages 70 8 points per ball game. They'll make 9 threes on average per game, and they get to the free throw line, they'll make 10 free throws. Not too many times will you see a team make it almost as many threes as you do free throws. But the Bobcats, they're going to get their paint touches where the Patriots are looking for layups. The Bobcats will get the paint touches to find the open shooter from the outside. You have Cameron Pente, the senior, averaging 23 points per ball game. Very efficient offensive scorer as well. 51% from the field, 39% from deep, 85% from the free throw line. Then also Carter Parsons, the junior, averaging 20 points per ball game. He's hit 47 threes on the season. Then the sophomore, Braden Hall, 14 points per ball game. He's hit 39 threes for the Bobcats as well. So again, Darryl, conflicting styles. They're not two very good coaches. Both these teams are going to try to get the basketball to the paint, but for different reasons. Knott County Central will look to finish at the bucket. Betsy Layne's going to look for the kick out for the open three-point shot.
Well, there you see Coach Casey Huff talking to Ambergy there, trying to go over the game plan. And I tell you, Casey Huff, one of the more respected young coaches in the mountains, does a great job with his Patriot group.
Yeah, Coach Huff, if my memory serves me correct, he spent some time at Prestonsburg High School, so he knows a little bit. He knows a little bit about the 58th district. Knows a little bit about Betsy Layne as well. So I'm sure he's got this team scouted pretty well tonight. And Coach Mike Howard, a very veteran coach here in the 15th region, playing very modern day basketball right now, folks. He's the one to play basketball behind the arc. Of course, when you have Cameron Pente and Carter Parsons, pretty easy to do that, Darryl. When you hit that three-point shot, good guys who can make the shots.
Now, as you've seen, Coach Huff, he wasn't there when he was not there when you had when Mike Howard wasn't there when Casey Huff was there.
Correct. Yeah, they haven't crossed paths as far as coaches, as far as that's concerned there. But that is something, Coach Huff. He's usually at a gymnasium somewhere each and every night doing some scouting, and Coach Howard and his staff, they do a great job here for Betsy Layne as well.
Oh yeah. And as we're getting ready to get things started, starting lineup for Knott Central, brought to you courtesy of Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. Hit him up for all your insurance needs, located in Hazard, Kentucky. Now, Knott County Central Patriots starting lineup. The number 0, Talon Osborne. Number 1, Drake Sloan. Number 2, Jaden Hall. Number 4, Michael Gibson. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 11, Chance Ambergy. They are head coached by Casey Huff. Now, as we come over here, Betsy Layne starting lineup brought to you courtesy of Glenn Martin Hammond, attorney at law. If you're in it for the win, call Glenn. He'll get you the judgment you're looking for and the outcome you deserve. Number 50, Ethan Lance. Number 24, Eli Darryl. As we got junior guard, number 20, Isaiah Allen. Number 4, Cameron Pente. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 0, Carter Parsons. They are head coached by Mike Howard in his second year at the helm.
You know something, Darryl, knows about Betsy Layne. They'll crash the glass a bit on the offensive end. They won't get the offensive rebound. They want to shoot the three-point shot off the offensive rebound. Knott County Central will try to they'll crash the glass as well, try to create extra possessions as much as possible. Again, the Bobcats want to rip and run. They want to get as many shots up as possible. Knott County Central very methodical on the offensive end. Let's find the best shot for the Patriots.
Again, this is our 14th versus 15th region challenge on D&D Sports Network. This is part of that. We'll see which one comes out on top here. I know the Patriots right now playing really good basketball. We'll see Betsy Layne coming off. They've had a couple games that's been cut due to the weather. See if they can get that rust knocked off quickly. You're going to have Darryl and Osborne jumping off here for the respective teams. And it's going to be the Patriots control tip. Jaden Hall. He'll get it over to Drake Sloan.
Had 24 threes on the season, 10 points per ball game for the senior.
Oh, good season so far, Osborne. See, they'll swing it around the horn. Drake Sloan, nice. Hall gets over to Gibson. Gibson back out. Drake Sloan thought about it. He's working right now. Betsy Layne coming out in that 2-3 zone, Gary.
Yeah, they got to attack the free throw line when they can because the Bobcats will zone up as much as possible.
Yep. And you see right there the back over to Chance Ambergy. They're going to try to get Ambergy going here early. Osborne for three. He sinks it.
That's the hits. He averages 7 points per ball game. It's only 27% from deep. Makes his first shot.
We'll make it 28%. Here's Pente. Pente, an electric guard, Gary. Love Cameron Pente's game. Very quick, athletic. Plays both sides of the floor.
One of the top players in the 15th region.
Yep. There you go. They're going to get it back over. Pente, he's going to back it back out. This is the matchup you want to watch right here. Cameron Pente versus Drake Sloan. Cameron Pente averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds a game, Gary, and two of the top point guards in their respected regions. And there's Darryl back out to Parsons. Carter Parsons matched up with Gibson.
Yeah, Casey Huff team, they're going to guard you.
Yeah, that's the thing, Knott Central, they're going to come out and they're going to play man-to-man basketball. And you can guarantee you Casey Huff's watched enough film to where these boys know Betsy Layne like the back of their hand.
So you got a jump ball. The Bobcats will they will keep possession. The Patriots, the old adage, they'll guard the yard. They'll have the championship chest. They're going to guard as hard as anybody else will on any given night.
Ethan Lance has been a big piece of the puzzle, transferring over from Floyd Central. There's Parsons, drives in, shot no good. Parsons sticks with it, gets the offensive rebound. There's Braden Hall. Knocks down the trifecta, and that's what he's out there to do, one of the better three-point shooters in the 15th region.
That's his 40th made three on the season for the Bobcats. They average 9 makes per ball game. That's their first.
He's cooking. Osborne gets over Drake Sloan, wide open. He sinks it.
That's his 25th made three of the season. The Patriots only average 6 made threes per ball game. They've already got 3 tonight. 2 tonight, excuse me.
Pente trying to set the offense up for the Bobcats, but again, one of the big pieces to the puzzle was Ethan Lance coming over from Floyd Central, gave them a inside presence, and he's really helped them on the rebounding side of things. There you go, nice take. Hall couldn't convert. Strong take there.
You talk about Ethan Lance, the junior. He leads the team with 9 rebounds per ball game. Gives that physical presence for a team who likes to play the basketball around the arc. You got to have fun. Somebody's going to crash the glass, and the junior Ethan Lance is that guy for the Bobcats.
And Gary, the thing about Ethan Lance is, with these small, dynamic guards, quick guards, he is one of the best at setting screens too. So he fits this Mike Howard offense very well. They'll swing it over. Back out. There's Gibson, swings it to Osborne. Alan Osborne, and right now they're forcing Knott Central to try to play in that zone, trying to make them shoot outside. And Knott Central, they 2 or 3 from the three-point line so far, so we'll see how it goes from here on out. Eli Darryl. Again, Darryl, he just 8th grader, right? Or is he a freshman?
He is an 8th grader. 7 points per ball game for the 8th grader. 56% from the field.
Hall thought about it. Nice dump off. And Darryl couldn't control it. Coming back the other way, they kick it out. Ambergy, nice little hesitation dribble. He's going to swing it to Osborne. And Gibson couldn't control the pass. Going to be Bobcat basketball. Isaiah Allen coming in.
The junior checking in, 7 points per ball game off the bench here for the Bobcats. He's one of those key contributors for the Howard. Howard had 11 points on Saturday. They lost at Somerset Christian, 78-71.
Isaiah Allen is a coach's son, so high IQ, really good athlete, one of the better football players too in the area.
His mother played volleyball at the University of Pikeville.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, there you go, Pente for 3. Off the mark. Got lucky on that one, and you're going to see Lance get it back out. Nice offensive rebound. Gets him an extra possession. There's Pente, gets blocked at the rim by Jaden Hall. He says, not happening here, little fella.
So that's going to allow Braxton Reed to check in, the senior. 4 points per ball game off the bench for Casey Huff. Again, you notice here early, the Patriots still playing that championship defense. They're going to guard the yard. They're going to switch when they need to. Very physical team out of the 14th region.
Yep. So here we go. Pente swings it over to Allen. Back out to Parsons. Parsons looking for Pente to come get the basketball here. And
Betsy Layne is playing at the pace Knott Central wants to play right now. They got to attack the bucket, set some screens, do some slip screens, do something to get things moving.
No, that's what I was about to say. Nice job there. Good hit by Braden Hall finding length on the interior. But, that's exactly took the words out of my mouth. Right now Betsy Layne's slowing it down, and that's unusual for them. There you go. You got number 5 in the game now. That's Braxton Reed. Jaden Hall with the drive. Nice job using the left to finish.
He averages 2 points per ball game. That's his first bucket and makes an 8-5 lead here for the Patriots early.
He's on pace to double his production tonight. He's already got 2 early here in the first quarter.
They're going to get Reed for the bump. That's the first foul of the ball game. That'll be his team's first. Nice job there, crashing the offensive glass for the Bobcats, trying to create more possession. Betsy Layne Bobcats averages 78 points per ball game. They only have 5, and we played almost 5.5 minutes here in the first period.
Again, your officials, Garrett Smith, Keith Kinzer, and I do not know the fellow who.
Christian Caudill. The best hair on the floor.
Well, he's got the same barber as me and you, Gary. There's going to be a foul on the baseline.
Yeah, they're going to got Isaiah Allen kind of got to the bucket there, got the floater, got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. The junior coming in the game, averaging 7 points per ball game. He's 67% from the free throw line on the season. The Bobcats, 69% on the season. He'll make the first. That's his first bucket, his first point.
If anybody's got updates on the Prestonsburg-Mingo Central game, let us know. We'd like to know all the scores going on around the region so we can pass it along. Please hit that like and share button. Isaiah Allen sinks the second. Big free throw. Makes it a 1-point ball game here. Patriots on top, 8-7. Here over Betsy Layne. Drake Sloan, he's going to swing it over to Gibson. Gibson back to Sloan. Back to Gibson. Gets it to Jaden Hall right there where it's dangerous. They had a cutter there. Osborne sinks it. His second 3 of the night.
That's the third made 3 of the night here for the Patriots. Getting only average 6 made 3s per ball game. They got 3 here in the first period, leading this one 11-7.
Well, here's the thing, Gary, is right now, Betsy Layne when you sit here and look, we'll see how long they stay in that zone, because Knott Central's got some size, 1 through 5. Carter Parson nets the 3 and makes it a 1-point ball game, 11-10 lead right here with 1:43 to go. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day. So come shop us in Pikeville or check us out online at brucewalterskia.com.
Back here at Junior Newsom Arena, Gary Justice, Darryl McCoy on the call. His first quarter sponsored by HPT Physical Therapy. Hit them up for all your physical therapy needs. Gary Justice, as you see in a 1-point ball game, been a great ball game so far. Both coaches being methodical here early on.
Yeah, a little different here for the Patriots. Only average 6 made 3s per ball game. They've got 3 here in the first period.
There's Drake Sloan, comes off that screen. That's a shot. He's off the mark there. Talon Osborne put back no good. Ethan Lance cleans it up.
Again, 9 boards per ball game. Nice job to clean the defensive glass up.
And Pente drives, kicks. Braden Hall, rare miss there from downtown. Osborne picks up the loose ball, kicks it down. Gibson misses the lay-in.
That's the pace Betsy Layne wants to play now.
Yep.
Knott Central started getting down the floor with them.
That's it. And that's, every chance, every time there's a miss, Betsy Layne needs to look to run. Braden Hall somehow got that one to fall high off the glass there and takes the lead, 12-11 with under a minute to go here in the first.
That's the first lead of the game for the Bobcats. Give Hall 5 points here early for the Bobcats.
And Drake Sloan matched up with Pente. And you see they're trying to run Ambergy off some screens, get him a look here. So far, he's been quiet. Good job by Isaiah Allen defensively on him. Osborne swings it over Ambergy. Oh, nice job there. And Ambergy's going to go to the line. Exactly what they needed to do.
Be Amberger's first trip of the night. He'll shoot 68% from the free throw line for the junior. These are the first 2 tosses of the night for the Patriots.
Yeah, do us a favor, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys as you got a great ball game on tap here.
Amberger will miss the first, so we'll have one more. 12-11 with 12 seconds played in the first period. This is the pace Knott County Central wants to play. They want to play in the 40s.
And he sinks the second, ties it 12-all with 12 seconds to go. Does Betsy Layne, can they score? Parsons for 3. Off the mark. Rebound, Pente. Pente, he's going to go to the line. Strong rebound, smallest guy on the floor sneaking in there, getting a key rebound, but you expect nothing less from the veteran senior as Cameron Pente, one of the toughest kids you'll find anywhere in the Coalfields.
Yeah, scoreless here in the first period so far, averages 23 points per ball game. He shoots the free throw line on the season, 85% clip for the senior.
See, Pente steps up. Shot up, and he's kind of got a odd-looking free throw, but it works.
I'll tell you, he kind of got a little hitch on the giddy-up phase, what some coaches would say.
Yeah, it's kind of a push shot if you watch. Stop, push. And I tell you, it's very smooth with it. Now they take the lead, 14-12. Knott Central, last second heave. And we're going to end the first quarter of play. It's going to be your Betsy Layne Bobcats leading the Knott Central Patriots 14-12 after 1 quarter of play. We'll be right back.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
And we're back here at Betsy Layne at GCET Scores Table. Johnny Red Parsons coming out in this second quarter sponsored by our good friends at Howard Family Pharmacy, locations in Martin and in Allen. Gary Justice, Darryl McCoy on the call here as you got Tuesday Night Hoops on the D&D Sports Network. Betsy Layne versus Knott Central in a 14th versus 15th region challenge, Gary.
Osborne pacing the way for the Patriots, 6 points in that first period. Braden Hall leading the Bobcats with 5 through 1.
There's Drake Sloan. He's guarded by Allen out top. Isaiah Allen. It's a tough assignment for Allen. They get it down. Nice job digging down on Braxton Reed there. Reed comes away with it, gets it to Jaden Hall. Jaden Hall.
The Bobcats do a nice job scrambling defensively, going to try to get them maybe a matchup man-to-man here out of the zone.
And that's a huge mismatch. And Knott Central, they have that matchup in a lot of ball games, but they don't go to it all the time. But Braxton Reed, he can do what he wants when you get him that deep.
Yeah, almost 50% from the field. He averages 4 points per ball game. It's his first bucket. We're tied at 14.
Yep, there's Pente. Working on Drake Sloan. Darryl comes up, sets the screen. Pente, Right there, contested shot. Parsons swings over to Braden Hall. Braden Hall drives baseline. Pente extra pass to Parsons. Sinks it. And that right there is a great example, Gary, of knowing the difference between a good shot and a great shot.
That's his second made three to not give him 6. That's his 49th made three of the season.
Carter Parsons, a juggernaut junior. One of the top 2026 talents in the mountains. As you look, Mike Howard barking out directions for his defense there. Let's see what.
He's going to get Braden Hodge his team's first here in the second period.
Well, nice job. They got it down the hall, and good play call there.
Give him 4 points on the night, 17-16 quickly down the floor.
And look, I mean, right now Carter Parsons, he's got the roll on these rims, but, that was a great job of Braden Hall. Braden Hall is a big-time three-point shooter, and he recognized that Carter Parsons was hot and kicked it to the corner to him, and it paid off.
It's his third made three.
Yep.
His 50th of the season.
There's Strip, falls right in. Jaden Hall. Jaden Hall having a great start to the game here.
He's got 6 points here early. Got a little inside presence for the Patriots.
Nice job. Darryl, the 8th grader, going to go to the line for a chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity.
This is going to allow number 4, Michael Gibson, the junior, check in for the Patriots. Ethan Lance will check back in for the Bobcats. Gerald, the 8th grader, 55% from the free throw line this season. This will be his first toss of the night.
He is either the brother or the son of Jarrett Gerald, the head football coach here.
The Bobcats only make 10 free throws per ball. They make 10 free throws. They're 5 of 5 on the night. On the season, 69% from the free throw line.
They'll kick it out. Gibson has it out top. Ambergy calling for it. Good job. They'll swing it around the horn. Looking to get the ball down low. Braxton Reed working on Lance. There you go. Reed stepping up. High screen over the hall. Kicks to the corner. Back out. Ambergy. Again, great defense by the Bobcats. That zone was a little loose to start, but now they've extended it a little bit and playing tight.
Yeah, nice job there by Mike Howard, coach team. They're really extending that zone, matching up man-to-man when they can.
Yep. So here you go. They'll kick it out. Drake Sloan going to try to reset the offense here. Yeah,
Coach Huff doesn't mind this whatsoever. It's nice pace here. Make sure we get the best shot. Transitioning from zone to man this possession here, defensive for the Bobcats. Patriots changing their play, going to go to a little slip screen action.
They'll kick it to the corner. Jaden Hall, they're forcing him to shoot it, and he does. Off the mark, and that's what Betsy Layne wanted. Here you go, back the other way. Pente on the push. Pente drives. Good defense by Gibson. Oh, they're going to call the foul.
I thought he may have got there in time there, but he was on the hack. They're going to get Gibson on the foul, but his first, team second. That's going to allow Taylor Osborne to check back in, and Gibson will check out. That's the second on Gibson. Check that.
Casey Huff talking to his troops. They'll swing it back around. Pente over to Lance. Lance. Allen, nice ball fake. Back down to Lance. And Lance going to go to the charity stripe. Again, Ethan Lance, transfer from Floyd Central. As
only 33% on the season there, Darryl, from the free throw line for the junior.
It's not well. You got to get better than that, especially if you play on the interior, because you're going to get to the free throw line ideally quite a few times, and that's that one.
That's his third point of the night. The Bobcats perfect from the free throw line, 6 of 6. That's going to allow Jaden Amberger, the sophomore, to check in. For the Patriots had a nice JV game. And Lance will have one more. Come game averaging 5 points per ball game. He's got 3 with a chance of 4.
There you go.
He looked better than 33% on that one there.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if them numbers are put in there.
I'll tell you what, it may not be.
As you see Ambergy, and they called a timeout. Casey Huff is in danger of a 10-second call. So, see, they call a 30-second. We'll stay here.
Yeah, so far here, Darryl, this is something the statistics does not show what would be happening here. Again, Knott County Central coming to the game, only making 6 threes per ball game, 5 threes per ball game. Check that. They've already got 3 here, a quarter and a half into the ball game. And typically, Betsy Layne doesn't get to the free throw line, Darryl. They only make 10 free throws per game. They're already 7 of 7 for the free throw line tonight. So basically, the style is going the opposite here. Now, I think Betsy Layne's doing a better job defensively in the second period, mixing up their looks, man-to-man, going to the zone, even on that same possession there, too. Knott County Central is starting to struggle offensively, trying to dictate what's going to be happening on their offensive end.
As you sit there, take a look at the fans in the stands, brought to you courtesy of Markham Memorial and Associates, Mason Hall, Wesley Christian head coach in the house. As you see Ambergy and Mike Howard's telling the defense get their hands up. Nice take, strong take, and you're going to have Ambergy going to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're going to get Darryl on the bump for that one. He tried to contest at the rim, unable to do so. And that will send Chance Ambergy to the line. He's 1 of 2 so far tonight.
Well, let's see here. Again, Knott Central, you know, one of the top programs in the 14th region, Gary. You know, they're a traditional power. Won a lot of ball games, a tradition-rich program that Casey Huff has there. Ambergy, second one up, and he's going to cut the lead to 5, 25-20 right now. Betsy Layne on top of the Pats.
He's got 3, averages 12 points per ball game, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 25-20 now. Again, look for Knott County Central, maybe start mixing their looks defensively. Bobcats starting to roll a bit on the offensive end.
Now you got nice drop by Parsons. Parsons dumps it off to Lance. Lance back out to Darryl. Darryl nets it.
Shot up, shot good for the 8th grader. Give him 6 points here early.
Now,
that's the 5th made 3 for the Bobcats here in the first half.
They got another timeout. So as they're stuck through the timeout, we're going to jump out too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
And we are back here, Junior Newsom Arena, Betsy Layne High School. Gary Justice, Darryl McCoy on the call. Real quick, want to thank Derek Bowling, Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, Double Quick. I want to thank our good friends, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Howard Family Pharmacy, HPT Physical Therapy, Glenn Martin Hammond, Attorney at Law, Crum Funeral Home, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, and Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky.
You know, in this first half there, Darryl, in the first period, I thought Knott County Central kind of dictated the pace of the game. Betsy Layne starting to get things rolling. That was her 5th made 3. That's the first night for the 8th grader. He's got 6 points, Eli Darryl. 28-20, and then Knott County Central, this is the largest lead of the night for either team. Look for Knott County Central, maybe start trying to play a little bit quicker because they don't want to get this one too far away from them.
That's it. Guys, again, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. As right now, Betsy Layne leading by 8 in this 14th versus 15th region challenge. Betsy
Layne really extending the pressure up top, making Knott County Central work for those angles to get the basketball into the post.
Now Drake Sloan. Sloan drives left, kicks, Ambergy. He's off the mark, and, you know, I like that. You know, Betsy Layne coming out, and they're living and dying by that zone, so they put in another three-point shooter in Ambergy, seeing if they can somehow pull the Bobcats out of it. Drake Sloan, one-footed fadeaway there.
Yeah, Lance, another nice defensive rebound, averages 9 per ball game. And then in the push all over forward, Betsy Layne does such a good job there, Darryl, of advancing the basketball with the pass. You're able to advance it with the pass much quicker than the dribble. That'll be the 4th team foul in Knott County Central.
Donna Dally Newsom says, thank you for showing a few seconds to the cheerleaders. Well, Donna, we would show a lot of them. Hopefully they do a routine where they face us. We always like to showcase the cheerleaders, but Gary, it's hard whenever they cheer to the other side. We hope the Bobcats, you see them right there.
So real quick, Gavin Mosley, the junior, checked in for the first time, not for Knott County Central. And then Braden Hall returned the lineup for the Betsy Layne Bobcats. 2:37 to play until halftime. Darryl, right now, Betsy Layne starting to pull away from this one.
Yeah, let's see if Knott County here can find anything to get them rolling here right now. Talon Osborne, he's been the consistent piece for them on the offensive end. They'll kick it over. Jaden Hall hands it off. Number 10 in the ball game now, Gavin Mosley.
So you'll see Knott County Central, they're trying to attack that paint. This will be the second team foul. Check that third team foul on the Bobcats here. Let's see if we're going to call it on the floor or shooting. We can give Braden Hall a couple free throw tosses. He has yet to make a free throw on the season for the junior.
Oh, Jaden Hall. Yep. Back iron, he's not going to make that one. So right now, could we get history here? Let's see.
Yeah, so what happens, but you'll see Knott County Central, they want to get those paint touches as much as possible. They're going to attack the rim. Betsy Layne do a nice job of rotating their defense to make it tough.
He banks her open. That's a Citizens Bank of Kentucky bank shot. And Gary with the Oda announcer's jinx there, giving him some good luck.
That's his 7th point of the evening.
Yeah, there you go. Nice drive. Pente hangs in the air and gets it, and that's a killer. As you've seen Casey Huff out there, you could see it on his face, the frustration after a big free throw made there. Had a chance to gain some momentum, but Pente comes right back.
They're going to call that one on Jaden Hall. It'll be his first, team's 5th. Pente's 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
The Tammy Ratliff says, Aunt Tammy watching from Flatwoods, watching Ethan Lance. Appreciate you, Tammy, and make sure you hit that share button for him. And there's Talon Osborne chasing it down. Osborne, and right now, Knott Central, there's Osborne with the rebound, but Knott Central, they're shooting quick, ill-advised shots. Like, they're not high percentage shots.
They're not used to playing that pace, right? That's where Betsy Layne, they want to push and get those early looks in that offense, get as many shots as possible. Knott County Central trying to play that pace. They're not used to it. They want to run through their as many screens as possible. They want to get the paint touches. Right now, Coach Mike Howard and the Bobcats dictating the pace later part of this first half.
Exactly. There's Amberg gets it into Osborne. Now swing it over to Ambergy. Wide open on that far side was Gavin Mosley. Gonna be out of bounds. Touches the wire.
Yeah, Knott County Central trying to use a three-point shot a little bit more in this first half than we're used to seeing them on the season. That was their 7th attempt during the first half. They made their first 3. They missed their last 4. So the minute 40 to play in the halftime, 31-21. Ethan Lance will check back in for the Bobcats. Hall's going to check out for Betsy Layne. They're going to say no. Coach Howard will say, come back with me. Ethan. Yeah, Pente starting to get things going. Went scoreless in that first period. You got 5 here in the second. And that's going to allow Braden Reed to check back in. Osborne will check out for Knott County Central.
Coming back the other way. They'll swing it over. There's Parsons.
A little zone look here for Knott County Central. Once again, they've been really mixing up their looks here in the first half.
Yeah, right there, they got the steal out of it. Jaden Hall on the push. And he gets a chance at an old-fashioned 3 Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity. Gary, let's see if he can hit a second free throw of the season here.
That gives him 9 points here in the first half. Coming in the game, only averaging 2 points per ball game, Darryl. He's got 9 here in the first half. Having an opportunity to be the first player in double figures tonight.
Wow. And he averages the least on the Patriots roster, so odd turn of events here. Betsy Layne, Knott Central still setting in that zone. They get out to Pente. Pente has Drake Sloan on him out top.
Yeah, look for them to attack the corners in this zone here. They've had Parsons a couple of times. Look for them to reverse this basketball a little bit quicker.
There's Parsons. He's going to drop baseline right there. That's what I was getting ready to say. Braden Hall was wide open. There's Parsons. He's way short. Darryl. They called a foul away from the ball on Drake Sloan.
Should be free throws here, and I'll put Isaiah Allen back to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's 2 of 2 on the night. This will be free throw tosses 9 and 10 here in the first half for the Bobcats.
I can guarantee you Casey Huff upset on that one. It's like every time Knott Central gets something rolling, a little momentum, it's a play like that that deters what they was trying to build on.
32-23, Allen's got 3. Give him 4, averages 7 points per ball game. Bobcats 9 of 10 from the free throw line here in the first half.
Coming back the other way, Drake Sloan. He's going to swing it over to Ambergy. Nice spin. Ooh. And he hit the deck hard. Looks like he's okay, though. Drake Sloan over to Pente to the corner. Parsons wide open. He's off the mark. And Pente sneaking in there, jump ball. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. Like the hustle from both teams here, Gary.
They're doing a good job here. Again, Betsy Layne really starting to move, get things rolling here early.
There's Parsons. Swings at Darryl. Cross court to Lance. Isaiah Allen for 3. He nets it.
That's his 6th made 3 here in the first half for the Bobcats, and give Allen 7 points.
I'll see what they call here. I don't know why they stopped. I don't know. Stop the fast break there. We'll see. 12 seconds to go here. Knott Central trying to get a clean look here to end the second. Backs the read over to Sloan. Drake Sloan off the mark. Rebound. Amberg will get called for the foul on Parsons.
And that's going to send the Bobcats back to the free throw line. This will be a tosses 11 and 12 here in the first half. Parsons, this will be his first trip of the evening. He's got 9 points thanks to 3 threes. The junior's 73% from the free throw line on the season.
Again, very tough there as you see Parsons, that kills you going into the locker room. Even given 1.7, giving them a chance to add to this lead. That I guarantee you Casey Huff right now is very frustrated sitting over there. Drake Sloan at the end of 2. We're going to have Betsy Layne leading Knott Central 38-23 here at Junior Newsom Arena. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Double Quick Halftime Show.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
Welcome back to the Junior Newsom Arena at halftime here. The Bobcats leading the Patriots 38-23. Gary Justice and Darryl McCoy bringing the action here from the Junior Newsom Arena. In that first half for the Bobcats, they were paced by the junior Carter Parsons, 11 points. Isaiah Allen had 7. 6 points for Eli Gerald. Pente had 5. 5 for Braden Hall and 4 points for Ethan Lance in that first period. The Bobcats go 11 of 12 from the free throw line. They hit 6 of 12 from the three-point line. That first half for the Knott County Central Patriots, they're paced by Jaden Hall's 9 points in that first half. 6 points for Taylor Osborne thanks to 2 threes. 3 points for Chance Amberger, 2 points for Braxton Reed, and Drake Sloan had 3 in that first half as well. The Patriots got to the free throw line 7 times in that first half. They made 4 tosses in that first half, and they attempted 8 threes, making 3 from the outside. Early in that first half, it was Knott County Central dictating the pace as Betsy Layne had to play at a much slower pace what they're used to. And at that time, Knott County Central had an early lead over the Bobcats, but early in that second period, that's when Betsy Layne started taking off offensively, getting some easy basket off, some good defense, leading to a 38-23 at halftime advantage. Again, this ball game, the Bobcats come game averaging 78 points per ball game. They're right on that pace right now. They make 9 threes per game. They made 6 in that first half. So again, they're ahead of that pace. They get to the free. They make on average 10 free throws per ball game. They've already made 11 here in the first half, cashing in on 11 makes out of 12 attempts in that first half. As a team, they shoot it at a very good clip, 69% as a team. Well, here in this first half, they're 11 of 12. Did a nice job of setting things up. So what does that do for Betsy Layne? They make the free throws, allows them to set their press up and keeps the Knott County Central sped up as well. Knott County Central, again, they got to the free throw line 7 times in the first half. They was only able to make 4. On the season, 59% from the free throw line. They average about 6 made free throws per ball game, so they're on that pace as well. Again, they only make 5 threes per game. They made 3 in that first half. Taylor Osborne, the junior, come out with his first 2 makes in that first half was from behind the arc as well. And then Drake Sloan had the other 3 for the Patriots. So we're about 3 minutes and 20 seconds until the start of the second half. Appreciate you guys tuning in to high school basketball on the D&D Sports Network. We'll send it back for the station for a break. You're watching high school basketball on the D&D Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Junior Newsom Arena. We got Gary Justice, Darryl McCoy here on Tuesday Night Hoops here on the D&D Sports Network. 14th versus 15th region battle. Knott Central versus Betsy Layne. Right now the Bobcats all over the Pats, 38-23.
You know, something, Darryl, that I noticed in that first half and was kind of going over the double quick halftime show, that the Betsy Layne cashing in on their free throw opportunities. They got to the free throw line 12 times in that first half. They made 11 of those. What does that do? Allow you to set up that press. Speeds Knott County Central up even more. I think that was very evident in that second period when Betsy Layne pulled away to this 15-point lead here at halftime.
I agree with you. And, we noticed Knott Central, I thought there at the end, Knott Central, Betsy Layne, when they sped the game up, as you said, that's when they started playing their style of basketball. They really gave the Patriots a tough time getting up and down the floor with them. And we'll see here how the second half goes, but I can promise you one thing. They better figure it out quick because Betsy Layne is a second half team. Something,
Darryl, you mentioned it there toward later in that first half too, of how Knott County Central started rushing some shots up there too. And that's something where we were talking about they're playing the Betsy Layne pace. Betsy Layne wants to get many shots on the field, as many shots a goal as possible. Knott County Central a little bit more methodical on the offensive end. Started rushing those shots, the fadeaways, quick shots, contested. Also, I thought Betsy Layne did a nice job, Darryl, of switching up their defenses each possession. During the possession, they'd switch from zone to man. Did such a good job, but when you have the athletes the Bobcats have, you can do things like that.
There's Betsy Layne girls head coach Corey Thacker over there watching on, as he used to be the assistant coach under Casey Huff when Casey Huff was coaching at Prestonsburg. That's where Coach Thacker got his high school head coaching experience under Casey Huff, so he's here cheering on the Bobcats, but I'm sure he's seeing his old friend and mentor Casey Huff in action. And I also want to give a big shout out to the best concession stand in the 58th down there. Them workers are amazing down there in the concession stand. Hit them up we got Carter.
Yeah, Carter Parsons, 1,000 point.
Yeah.
Had 11 points in that first half, 3 made threes. He's got 50 made threes on the season. With that last bucket in that first half, he went over clips the 1,000 point for the junior.
Well, we know over there at the scorers table, you see Johnny Red Parsons with a smile on his face. That's his father there, all smiles. And former Betsy Layne Bobcat Andrew Kidd sitting at the scorers table.
Another talented player.
Yeah. But see Jaden Hall.
Had a good first half for the Patriots. He had 9 points. On the game averaging 2. He had 9 in the first half. Nice job for the junior.
Yeah, big first half for him.
Again, look at Betsy Layne here. Extend this defense. They're extending this zone, really making Knott Central think offensively.
Yeah, they kick it around as Osborne over to Sloan. Kicks it to the corner. Gibson for 3. Off the mark. Rebound's going to go to Braden Hall. Braden Hall pushing it for the Bobcats here. And that's what Betsy Layne does. Every miss, they look to run.
Yeah, they're going to try to transition off the missed basket, off the made baskets, whatever they can do. They're going to run as much as possible. You have to get back defensively. You're going to stay with Betsy Layne.
There you go. Pente gets downhill. Fade away. No good. Eli Gerald. No good. And you're going to have Amberg grab the rebound, had it poked away. Carter Parsons, Johnny on the spot. Pente, he's off the mark. Pente's been off the mark all night from downtown and may have been got away with an offensive foul there by Jaden Hall. Corner pocket 3 by Drake Sloan.
That's his second made 3 tonight. Give him 6. Coming game averaging 10 points per ball game. That's the 4th made 3 for the Patriots.
Drake Sloan not necessarily known for his shooting. He's known for his ball handling and defense. So anything that they get from him is a plus in that area. Really nice talent, Drake Sloan is. Nice drive, dish, stolen away. Drake Sloan digging down on the big fella.
This is a key possession for the Patriots, stay in this ball game.
They kick it out. Osborne drives, kicks. Good ball movement right there. Drake Sloan. Good defense by Pente, staying in front of Sloan. Dumps it down. Good ball movement. Jaden Hall drives, kicks. 3-pointer up. Good. Chance Amberg nets the trifecta. Now all of a sudden we're back to a 9-point ball game, and Casey Huff says, "Let's go, boys." We'll be right back. Well, it's a 30. Let's stay here, Gary.
I tell you, nice job, but a nice response here early for Knott County Central in this third period. It's a 15-point lead at halftime. The first 6 points out of the halftime break scored by Knott County Central. Again, they only averaged 5 made threes on the season per ball game. They got 5 tonight. They've attempted 11. They did a nice job of attacking this Betsy Layne zone, finding the open shooters as well. On the defensive end this second half, start the second half, the Patriots, very active hands as well. They're crashing the glass. Casey Huff may have got onto his team a little bit there at halftime, Darryl.
Well, let's see here. The score of the Logan Tug Valley game. We'll try to get you updated on that here momentarily.
It's a big one across the border.
Huge one. The huge ball game as you got undefeated Logan. Tug Valley looking to give the defending state champs, looking to give them their first loss of the season. But right here we got Knott Central right now. Has a little momentum swung their way. Let's see if Betsy Layne, how they respond. Braden Hall, step back, and I tell you, that's cash money. There's Drake Sloan, kicks it right back. Gibson, pull up, no good. Gibson knocks it over to Hall. Jaden Hall with another bucket in double digits.
Nice job by the junior, give him 11. He comes game averaging 2 points per ball game. It is a 41-31 ball game.
No, and that's a big plus.
Yeah, Pinte's got the basketball up top. I'm Braden Hall, who's had a nice game here for the Bobcats.
He's had a really nice ball game. There's Braden Hall. Nice dump off. I don't know how he threaded that needle.
Give Ethan Lance 6 on the night. Come game averaging 5.
Osborne spin move off the glass. Good.
Give him 8. Things starting to pick up offensively for both teams.
Big fan of Talon Osborne. And that's it. Knott Central just has to use their size. 35-20 right now at the half. Tug Valley up on Logan. Wow. So that'd be a huge upset there in Logan. There's Pinte with the bucket.
Give him 7 points on that. It's only his second made free throw, but field goal on the night.
Drake Sloan, nice ball fake, drives, kicks back out to Osborne. Gary, we got, there's Drake Sloan. Can't get that one to fall. Osborne, rebound, nice dump down. And called out of bounds, going to go Bobcats direction there.
Allow Isaiah Allen check back in for the Bobcats. And he's going to replace Ethan Lance. A little bit quicker lineup on the floor for Betsy Layne right now.
Mike Howard telling him, you got to box out, boys. The Shelby Valley up at the half, 33-26 on Floyd Central. Floyd Central without 8th grader Lucas Howard.
He's the team leading rebounder for the Jaguars.
Yeah, he's a beast, Gary. He's got Division I potential.
He's a good one.
Yeah, there you go. Darryl swings it out to Hall. Hall. And Braden Hall's going to reset it here. Nice drive, kick. Beautiful pass. And Braden Hall all of a sudden becoming a good facilitator later on in his career. He develops, every time we see him, he develops more and more parts of his game.
Yeah, so Betsy Layne plays very similar to what Alabama does on the collegiate level. They'll get to the rim, they'll take the easy layup or not. They get to the paint touch, you're looking for the outside jumper, the shot.
Yep.
As you said, Braden Hall doing a nice job of getting to the rim, facilitating the offense. That time dished off Isaiah Allen, just unable to get the free throw, the layup to go.
There you go, nice drive kick, Isaiah Allen. Allen working on Hall.
Allen's got 7 points tonight. Come game average. The juniors had a nice evening for the Bobcats.
Carter Parsons trying to draw Osborne out. Good switch as they got Gibson on him now.
Parsons had 11 up first half, looking for his first bucket in the second half.
Looky here, nice hustle, Gibson. He's got Osborne and just waited a second too late. Right now, that's a couple interior turnovers that they've had just trying to force the pass when they should have probably went up with it.
Yeah, Knott Central playing a little man-to-man here early in the second half.
And there's Braden Hall. Braden Hall should have shot that one, Gary. Coming back, Ambergy. No good.
Yeah, very interesting on Betsy Layne on the offensive end. You talk about Braden Hall really trying to facilitate the offense there. Hey, taking the basketball in the hand of Parsons Pinte. Knott County Central doing a better job looking to get to the rim to score versus slowing the pace down. That's going to allow Braxton Reed to check in. Gibson will check out, then Ethan Lance will check in, and Darryl will check out for the Bobcats.
There you go. Patriots inbound under their own basket here as key possession here for the Patriots. They can get it cut back to 10 here with a bucket. possibly back to single digits if they can get a three. There's Hall, swings it. And off the mark, Talon Osborne beating Parsons. Osborne turns around, and Braxton Reed.
Yeah, nice job of Braxton Reed on the glass. He did the senior really hit the off in the glass. We'll get Parsons on the push. That'll be the first team foul. It's the first whistle here in the second half for a foul call on either team. Knott County Central on the missed shots are crashing the glass, trying to create as many extra possessions as they can.
I'm a huge Braxton Reed fan. Now kick it over to Drake Sloan. Drake Sloan got up, no good. And it's going to be Pente coming away with it.
Nice job by Isaiah Allen on the box out on the defensive board.
They got Pente working on Reed. Mismatch out front. Let's see if they look to take advantage of it, and they do. Nice dump off. What a pass by Pente.
Give Lance 8 points on the evening.
Now, as we look back over, they'll pound it down to Reed. Reed goes up with it.
Yeah, Betsy Layne starting to send a double team every single time the basketball goes to the post for the Knott Central Patriots. 4 hands after the basketball.
Looky there, Pente goes up with the reverse lay-in, no good. Rebound by Drake Sloan. Patriots on the move. There's Osborne. Pound it. And one.
He's in double figures with 10 points as we hit first trip to the free throw line.
Let's take a look at that Punk's Tire replay here real quick. This pass. What a pass by Cameron Pente.
Give Osborne 11 on the night. Makes it a 47-36 ball game as he's able to complete the three-point play.
Now swing it back over to Pente. Pente.
Yeah, Knott Central changing the defense up once again.
Yeah. Going
from man to zone, it will extend that pressure.
Yeah. Kind of a.
They have Allen at the top of the key. Dangerous pass.
What they wanted there. Had the turnover. Pente. And heads up play by Pente. He says, let's burn off a little more clock here. Let's see if Betsy Layne tries shaving it off and take the last shot, or if they'll take something if they get it. There's Parsons, thought about it, back to Braden Hall. That's in there, that's money.
That's the 8th made three of the 9-4. The Bobcats, 11 points for Braden Hall.
And you see Drake Sloan, nice job. Drake Sloan with a beautiful jumper. And Pente guarded by Sloan.
Sloan's up to 8 points on the evening.
No. Yeah. There's Pente working on Drake Sloan out top. Pente getting downhill in a hurry. Nice floater. That was a tough shot by Cameron Pente, giving the Bobcats the 52-38 lead after 3. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more action here live on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
And we're back here, Junior Newsom Arena. Gary Justice, Darryl McCoy on the call here as you see Braden Hall ending the quarter with the big three-pointer there. And I tell you, this young man right here, senior guard Cameron Pente, it's hard to find a better one than him, Gary.
Yeah, he's so far tonight. Braden Hall with 11, Parsons with 11 leads the Bobcats. Osborne with 11 and Jaden Hall with 11 to lead the Patriots.
Now it's going to be Bobcat ball to start the fourth quarter. Parsons off the mark there. Carter Parsons scored his 1,000th career point earlier in this one. Nice driving dish.
Give Ethan Lance, he'll be the third Bobcat in double figures, give him 10. The lead's back up to 16.
Yeah, we'll see. Does the Patriots have a run in them?
You know, they had cut the lead to 9 halfway through that third period. Betsy Layne withstood that run, was able to extend that lead.
Osborne out there, still by Isaiah Allen. Allen kicks it up the floor. Pente, nice hezzy. And Lance misses the layup. Here comes Jaden Hall and the Patriots on the push. Hall. I'm telling you, Jaden Hall comes into the game averaging
2.
the lowest on the team, 2 points a game.
13 tonight.
Yeah, 13 big ones. There's Isaiah Allen. He's off the mark. Rebound by Hall. And you know, Gary, you never know. I mean, this may be the game that Jaden Hall needed for Casey Huff to trust him, you know?
He's really played a nice game for the Patriots. He's been able to show the ability to put the basketball in the bucket.
I tell you what, this Knott Central team, you know, one of the neatest relationships I've seen is Casey Huff and Drake Sloan's relationship. Drake Sloan and Casey Huff, you know, nobody ever questions who Casey Huff's guy is because he makes it known. Drake Sloan is my guy, and, you know, I'm always going to ride with my guy. He love that relationship between the two. Drake Sloan kicks over. Jaden Hall thought about it. Cross court, Talon Osborne. He's off the mark. Would have been huge there. Coming back the other way. Ethan Lance begging for the foul.
Hey, yeah, they're getting a little physical in the glass right now. No rest for the weary there if you're a post player. Got an official timeout, maybe. I don't know, maybe a potential blood situation.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, yeah.
It looks like working on Ethan Lance as well.
Mike Howard talking to Lance. They're going to pull him off a second. They'll bring Eli Darryl in the game, give him a break.
Michael Gibson, the junior, checked back in for the Patriots as well.
Pente working on Sloan. Nice job. Pente gets to a spot. Off the mark, Osborne.
The Patriots doing a nice job of keeping things 1 and out here. I think Coach Mike Howard.
He got a technical. Mike Howard teed up here. He's out of here.
Well, I think maybe the first one was a bench warning, and here's the second. This will be actually the technical foul.
Okay, the warning on the first, technical on the second.
And so I think the official did a nice job of trying to give him a bench warning. I get it'll be back in your box here, but he was upset at the lead official. Come back and made an action towards the official. Then nice job by the official being one crew, said, you're not going to talk to my buddy that way, teed him up.
But, you know, as you're sitting here, Mike Howard, remember, too, Drake Sloan not able to capitalize there on the free one. See if he can hit the second. But as you're sitting there looking, you know, Mike Howard used to be an official.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, I mean, he knows the rules as good as anybody.
Played collegiately at Transylvania University.
So how about this? Shelby Valley up 59-48 after 3, Mike Mullen says. Mike, let us know how is Brady Johnson doing in that game.
So that's the 9th point of the evening for Drake Sloan, averages 10. The lead's back to 13, 54-41. 5:40 to play here, Darryl. Let's see if Knott County Central has a run left in this final 5:40.
Yep, 54-41, 13-point lead. Osborne, free throw line jumper, up and good. Cuts it to 11, and Mike Howard wants a timeout, so they'll take one. And that will be a 30, so we'll stay here during this one. Real quick, want to thank Kemper Furniture. Want to thank Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, which includes Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Health, and East Kentucky Chiropractic.
Darryl, I think Knott County Central doing a better job on the defensive end, forcing 1 and out for Betsy Layne, forcing some missed shots here as well. And also Betsy Layne, Knott County Central doing a good job of playing defense without fouling. No team fouls here in the fourth period so far. The Betsy Layne Bobcats have whistled for 3. 5:27 to play in this one, 54-43. The lead was at 15 at halftime. It got to as little as 9 in the third period, and then it got back up to 16. Knott County Central will not go away.
Also want to thank Glenn Martin Hammond, Howard Family Pharmacy. Want to thank our good friends, Crace Solid Rock Development, and Bruce Walters Ford for sponsoring tonight's action. Here we go, coming back out of the timeout. 54-43, 11-point ball game. Does Knott Central got to stop in on? Let's see.
But Pente coming in the game averaging 23. He's only got 9 on the night.
Yeah, they've done a solid job on him. You know, he's uncharacteristically, his outside shot ain't falling tonight, which normally does. But credit Knott Central's defense. Drake Sloan, he's that kind of defender that can curve that a player like that down quite a few points. Nice job, Isaiah Allen, finger roll right down the middle.
Give him 9 points for the junior.
Coming back, Talon Osborne. They'll swing it back out to Drake Sloan. Going to reset the offense for the Pats. And that's the thing about the Patriots. The Patriots, there's Ambergy, and that's why, he missed that one, wide left. But, I would probably leave Ambergy in this ball game a little bit because, he can shoot the 3 ball with a high efficiency.
And Ambergy's going to be whistled for the foul, be the first team foul. Basically, we'll send the senior to the line to shoot 2 shots, 3 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. This will be tosses 13 and 14 for the Bobcats. Pente 3 of 3 on the season, 85% from the free throw line.
They need to get this win because Friday night they go into district play with Floyd Central. Big opportunity here to get a little momentum going into that.
Mosley will check in. Jaden Amberger will check out for Knott County Central.
Well, you're sitting here, guys. Pente up and makes the second.
Give him 11 on the night.
58-43 on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard, bottom of your screen. If you're in it for the win, call Glenn, #1 attorney in Pike and Floyd counties.
Betsy Layne 13 of 14 from the free throw line tonight.
Now, Gavin Gibson in the game. He's going to swing it over to Ambergy. And that, we've had Chance Ambergy, or not Chance Ambergy. We have had, Chance Ambergy. We've had him really being quiet tonight, coming in the Patriots' leading scorer. And to be honest with you, he hasn't even got many opportunities. I think that's probably his 3rd, 4th shot at the most.
That's his second made bucket of the night.
Yeah.
Give him 9, so Pente go back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. A rare miss from the line for him.
Patriots they got to have Ambergy get some clean looks.
So Ethan Lance checked back the game wearing number 2 now. He had blood on his jersey.
And he misses 2 in a row.
It's a rarity for an 85% free throw shooter.
Very rare. We're coming, Gavin Gibson. He's going to hand it off to Osborne. Osborne going back over to Hall. Jaden Hall hands it off to Ambergy. Ambergy working out top. He's going to drive. Good job by Isaiah Allen. Kicks up Carter Parsons for the easy lay-in.
Give him 13 on the line, leads back up to 14.
Parsons has raised the roof as Gibson gets it back out. There's Osborne, Talon Osborne right there. And more of that. Talon Osborne right now, he's been the piece that Betsy Layne struggled with. Get him the rock.
He averages 7 points per ball game. Got 15 tonight for the Patriots.
Yeah, so they'll kick it over. Isaiah Allen and Osborne with the steal. And they're going to get Pente with the foul.
That'll be the 4th team foul charge the Bobcats here in the 4th period.
This is the key possession of the ball game. 3 minutes to go, 12-point ball game. They score here, they'll have a chance. If they don't, then it's probably all she wrote.
Man-to-man defensive. We're looking for a little screen action here for Knott County Central. Come to the basketball, set him a screen.
Talon Osborne, he's off the mark. As you see Pente with the rebound. Here comes the Bobcats on the push.
Yeah, look for 4 and 0 and wide to keep the basketball in their hands this final 2:30.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find a better backcourt than them two in the 15th region. As you see Pente trapped. Mike Howard, good timeout there. Seen his player in trouble. Called the timeout, and 60-48, 2:17 to go. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. More action on the D&D Sports Network.
Experiencing pain or an injury is a part of life. Don't let that hold you back. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery or other physical issues, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quick as possible with a plan of care designed just for you. We have been serving the communities of Eastern Kentucky for over 20 years, and we have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have a choice of where you go for physical therapy. Choose the best, HPT Physical Therapy.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, and Quantum Healthcare remind you that January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. Cervical cancer is most frequently diagnosed in women between the ages of 35 and 44. The two most important things you can do are to get the HPV vaccine if you're eligible and to be tested regularly. This January, we encourage you to learn more about cervical health and cervical cancer prevention and take those steps to help eliminate this preventable cancer. Contact the Women's Center at Quantum Healthcare at 436-0711 or call us at Little Flower Clinic 487-9505.
Casey Huff looking on here with 2:17 to go in the fourth quarter. 60-48, Betsy Layne lead. Darryl McCoy, Gary Justice on the call. You're watching the Mountains' #1 leader in sporting news, the D&D Sports Network.
Yeah, nice job there by Coach Howard to get that timeout up by 12. We don't want to give any extra possessions to Knott County. You don't have to.
Eli Gerald, 8th grader in the game, kicks over to Parsons. Parsons drives, kicks. Isaiah Allen. Allen drives baseline and missed that one. May have been some contact. Didn't call it. Gavin Gibson leaves it for the shooter. And Ambergy with 3.
That's his third made 3 of the night.
Now, we got a 9-point ball game here. 1:57 to go. Let's see if Knott Central can get a turnover and a bucket here, Gary, and get back in this thing.
Ethan Land's going to check back in. Isaiah Allen will check out. Sandberg's third made 3 of the night to give him 12. That's his season average for the Patriots.
Coming back the other way, Pente getting downhill, and smart move. He's going to try to burn some clock here. Trap comes, gets over Braden Hall. Braden Hall attacks, and the lay-in's good.
Give him 13 and leads back up to 12. 62-11, check that.
Corner pocket 3, no good. Rebound, put back, rims off by Ambergy. And there's Pente. He's going to take the bump, and that'll put him in the bonus.
I think it's going to be team foul number 4.
Is it 4? Yeah.
It's number 4, so they'll have one more. So 1:23 to play in this one, 62-51.
How about in the comment section below, we got our guy Ethan Thomason, UPOC Bear. We got Billy Davis, Walker Russell, McGoffin County star. Got a lot of notable names watching. And Pente, they're going to call timeout by Mike Howard. Mike Howard, they're the, as he, if you guys wonder why he's sitting down, is he's got a technical, so, he is bound to the chair for the rest of the game, Gary.
So tonight, 62-51, Betsy Layne done such a good job. They got to the free throw line 16 times now. They've cashed in 13 times. They've attempted 17 threes. They've hit on 8 of those tonight. Parsons got 13 points. Give Pente 11. Isaiah Allen with 9. Braden Hall with 13. Eli Darryl with 6. Ethan Lance with 10. big game for the junior. And then for the Patriots, they've been to the free throw line 10 times. They've made 6. Osborne has 15, 9 points for Drake Sloan, 13 for Jaden Hawkham, game averaging 2 points per ball game. Braxton Reed's got 2, Chance Ambergy's got 12. Drake Sloan's got the 9 that we talked about as well. And then also the Knott County Central Patriots, they've attempted 18 three-point shots. Check that, 19 three-point shots. They've hit on 7 of those. And here we're at 62-51 with 1:15 to play in this one, Darryl.
Tell you what, as you sit here, need some big-time three-point buckets here to get them back in at 1:15 to go. Jaden Ambergy is definitely who I would have in the ball game right now. When you're sitting here, we're blessed. Today's game is all geared toward a three-point shot. And we're blessed in the Cofields to have some of the best three-point shooters in the state. Peyton Davis from Martin County shooting over 60% at a very high clip. You got Dalton Combs. Probably if I had a shot for my life, that's who I would have take it from Hazard. Jacob Spurlock. I mean, you could just go down the line. A lot of big three-point shooters. But Knott Central, other than Ambergy, they don't have a lot of kids that can knock down that three ball with consistency because, they're basically a team full of forwards.
Well, you see that reason they come to the game averaging 47 points per ball game. They're very methodical. They want to drive to the bucket, try to get fouled if they can get some layups. Very methodical, where Betsy Layne wants to play behind the arc, get as many shots as possible. As Pente will make both of those, give him 13 on the night.
Score 64-51 on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard, bottom of your screen. There's Ambergy. Quick bucket. They're going to call a timeout, and we'll stay here during this one.
So we've got some upcoming schedules here. Darryl, as far as for Betsy Layne, you talked about that game. They'll be back in action, district action, as they travel, a short travel to Floyd Central on Friday night. I'm assuming that'll be a boys-girls doubleheader. Usually on 58th District, it's a boys-girls doubleheader.
Yep.
And then Knott County Central will be back in action Thursday. They'll take on Jenkins. At Jenkins, that'll be a 7:30 start as well. Then they'll be back in action. They'll travel to Powell County in 14th Region action on Saturday, 7:15 start. They also, Darryl, they got a kind of a neat game. They being Knott County Central next Monday, the 27th. They play Floyd County Central at the Carr Creek Gym, one of those throwback games.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be kind of a neat opportunity for the Patriots. But here it's 64-53 with 1:06 to play in the fourth period. Betsy Layne done such a nice job of Darryl getting to the free throw line and making the free throws. They've been to the free throw line tonight 18 times. They made 15 of those 18 opportunities.
Odd look at the cheerleaders there as they've had 3/4 of their squad has left. I don't know. There's 6 of them that's sticking around.
Got places to be.
Yeah, and one of them I think is a basketball player that's just happened to fill in there. Pente, nice drive there. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. 1 minute to play. It's an 11-point lead.
That's that person you've been talking about, Jaden Amberg, with a big defensive play there. The sophomore trying to get more time on the floor for Coach Casey Huff.
And they're going to be a foul underneath. I think they're going to call that on Drake Sloan on Pente. That matchup's been physical all game. Them two has went back to back. As you're going to see, last time Pente was at the free throw line and he missed back-to-back
No,
foul shots.
He made his last 2.
Did he make his last 2?
Yeah, this is tosses 10 and 11 on the night for the senior. But, yeah, back in that third period, uncharacteristically missed 2 consecutive free throws, but he's made the other ones.
So
they're checking out for blood as well. Physical game tonight, as Pente says, hey, just give me somebody's jersey, guys.
Sitting there, he's like, I don't care, just give me. He's going to take Canyon Sloan's jersey as Canyon Sloan.
He had a nice JV game, I thought, for the Bobcats. The point guard for the JV squad, the freshman did a nice job as Pente Award number 1.
There's our guy, Willie Meade. Willie Meade, a long-time Betsy Layne fan. He was a Betsy Layne great back in his day.
Hit several, especially that last name of me. That's a big-time name here at Betsy Layne.
Yep. So as they're sitting here, free throw up and good by Pente.
Give him 15 on the night, Darryl. Game averaging 23. He's mostly his points, 10 of his 15 points have come from the free throw line tonight. So they did a nice job of keeping him off the scoreboard as far as from the field. But he's such an effective scorer, Darryl. He can score from the outside. He can get to the bucket, but he also, when he gets to the free throw line, 85% on the season. He does a nice job cashing in. He has an opportunity.
As you're saying, Knott Central has the basketball. Going to go the full length of the floor here as Drake Sloan handles the rock. He's getting downhill. Sloan takes it right at Pente. Good defense by the veteran guard. Osborne grabs the rebound, put back, and rebound by Eli Darryl. He's going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line. Again, just an 8th grader.
This will be his second trip. He's 1 of 1. He's got 6 points on the night. Big free throw tosses, 21 and 22 on the night for the Bobcats.
And we're sitting here. Again, guys, want to thank everybody here for tuning in. Want to thank our sponsors. Darryl, back iron, no good. And, you know, this is the, right now, Gary, 45 seconds to go, 13-point lead. The fat lady ain't sung, but she's warming the pipes up in the corner.
Definitely, you know, a nice job by Betsy Layne tonight to play a couple different paces here as they're leading this one by 14.
There you go. Ambergy fires the 3 from out top. And, you know, it just, you know, Knott Central has got it a couple times. They've got to that 9-point mark. They've got to 11, but they've never really been able to make a run, you know, since falling down double digits. I mean, Betsy Layne has handled a healthy lead the entire game.
You know something, Darryl, that I've noticed Betsy Layne being very impressed with them on the offensive end. They've made 8 3-point shots tonight. They've hit 17 free throws. Been very efficient on the offensive end. Been very impressed by the Bobcats on the defensive end. They've really forced the Patriots into shooting the outside shot a lot. They've made 8 threes tonight, which is very uncharacteristic for the Patriots. But they just can't get to the bucket, get a layup, because Betsy Layne doing such a good job of switching and doubling. Every time Knott County Central fed the post tonight, they always had 4 Bobcat hands around them. Nice job by Coach Howard having a defensive game plan for the Patriots tonight.
Tell you what, a 5-point ball game in Logan as the defending state champ Tug Valley Panthers looking to give Logan their first loss of the season. They're down 5 with 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. You can find that on D&D Sports Network Plus. So go follow that page, D&D Sports Network Plus, as we bring a lot of the mountain action on that page. So tune into that
free
one.
of charge, too.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks to our sponsors. So tune into that one after this game is over. We're going to call a foul on Ambergy.
He tosses 22 and 20, 23-24 for the Bobcats. They made 17 in the first 21. Check out 17 in the first 22. That's his 3rd miss of the night. I don't know if he's had 3 misses all season. Got 15 points so far. This will be opportunity to get number 16.
Round up and good. As long 3-pointer by Gavin Gibson off the mark. Put back good. And another timeout on the floor by Knott Central. And they said, can't take them home with you. So.
And they'll give the sophomore, you talked about Jaden Amberg all night. He had a heck of a JV game for the Knott County Central Patriots, led them to the victory in JV game. He's got 4 points here in the varsity game. He may be one of those guys, Coach Huff, maybe looking more to get him off, a little bit more time on the floor as the season moves forward. Again, Knott County Central 9-7 on the season. They come in this ballgame, Darryl, won 6 of their last 7. And then you had Betsy Layne, who's lost 4 of their last 5. But it looks like it was kind of opposite. Now it looked like Betsy Layne's the team. He was playing a little bit better stretch.
So as sit and look, it's this game here, it's got to be frustrating for Casey Huff. And a lot of it is a lot of these teams this is their first game in a couple of weeks due to the weather. So it's you like to get some of them wins under your belt as you head into district play. And
yeah, because you start thinking about this, we're on, maybe 5 or 6 weeks from the district tournament.
Yeah.
The postseason tournament. So it's going to be here before you know it. That's kind of, basketball season with Christmas, and you also had Thanksgiving right there, kind of Christmas being right in the middle of the season when you have a little bit of break. Makes it tough on the team sometimes. Parsons going to be fouled in the corner. I'll call that one Chance Amberg. Yes, he's going to send Parsons to the line. He's 2 of 2 tonight. He's got 13 points. He comes to the game averaging 20. Tosses 25 and 26 as a team. Parsons 73% on the season from the free throw line. Give him 14 points. Again, Pente coming to the game averaging 23. He's got 16 tonight. Parsons coming to the game averaging 20. He's got 14. Ethan Lance will check back in for the Bobcats. Give Parsons 15. Darryl will check out for the Bobcats. 70-58, 20 seconds play in this one, Darryl. And impressed by both ball clubs here. Just the Patriots got to find a little bit more offense, a little bit more diversity offensively.
Gavin Gibson front iron, no good. And that's going to be it. It's going to be your Betsy Layne Bobcats getting out of here with the 70-58 victory over the Knott Central Patriots. Gary, we'll take a quick break. Be right back just a second on the Jim Mar Services post-game show where we'll name the Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game.
So Darryl, Betsy Layne moves to 8-6 with the victory tonight. Knott County Central will fall to 9-8. Offensively, as they picked up the 68-58 victory, 70-58 for the Betsy Layne Bobcats. For the second consecutive game, they had 4 players in double figures. Parsons had Pente led away with 16. Parsons had 15, 13 for Braden Hall, 10 for Ethan Lance, and for Knott County Central, they're 58. They had 3 players in double figures. Amberg had 15, Osborne had 15, then Jaden Hall had 13, and Darryl coming to the game averaging 2 points per ball game, had 13. Nice effort by the junior.
Yeah, so it's as you sit there, big game as you mentioned. We're going to have our Mingy Beef Jerky co-players of the game come up here, Gary, and talk to them here just a second. I'll take it's a 1,000-point. I'll tell you what, Gary, have you done a post-game interview with us before?
I have, yes, sir.
We'll let you.
Perfect. I like it.
Do the other one here with Parsons, and he's again 1,000-point scored a styles of point tonight, electrifying two-guard, one of the top 2026 talents.
So 1,000 points, man. How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels good.
Yeah, so it's nice, a little nice. Andre also offered a victory as well, 70-58. You guys have lost 4 of 5. What was the difference tonight?
Effort, really. You know, we come off a few losses, and we come back and try to bounce back every night. Come out battling.
So you've hit your three, made 3 threes tonight. That's your 50th made 3 tonight. Offensively, look, you guys want to get a lot of paint touches if you can. You'll take the layup if it's there, but also that three-point shot, that's a big arsenal for you guys, right?
Play inside out, yeah.
So talk about your backcourt mate here. He's the co-player of the game as well, too. You guys are one of the top guard combos here in the 15th region. Talk about having a teammate like him.
You know, nobody can stand in front of him. Full court, half court, it don't matter. He's fast, as quick as a cat. And then he finishes real well, too. Defense is amazing. Best defender in the region.
And then also talk about, you guys had 4 players in double figures. This is the second consecutive games you guys had 4 players in double figures. Ethan Lance had 10. Braden Hall had 13. Talk about the diversity across your roster for scoring the basketball.
Any night, anybody come out hot. You know, and tonight it was all of us. Some nights Cam's come out hitting. Some nights it's me. Some nights Braden. Anybody come out firing.
I thought early in the ball game, too, Knott County Central was able to dictate the pace a little bit. They want to play a little bit more methodical, kind of a little bit more defensive. They want to guard you with their chest a little bit. How did you guys able to speed them up a little bit?
We just, off offensive rebound, defensive rebounds, we like to push and go, and that's what we got our points in transition.
And then also the free throw line. That is something you guys got sent to the free throw line a lot tonight, almost 26 times. You guys were able to cash in a lot. Talk about that difference for you guys.
We've struggled from the free throw line lately, but it feels good to bounce back and see the ball go in the rim.
So you got a big ball game on Friday night. You guys travel over to Floyd Central, take the Jaguars on the 58th district matchup. Talk about that matchup with Floyd Central.
It's always a rough one when we go over there. Crowd's hot, energy's high. Just big crowd.
But it's your type of game, though, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, congratulations on the 50th read this season. Also, congratulations on 1,000 points as well at the Mingy Beef co-player of the game. We'll talk to Cameron Pente as well. As Darryl's going to get a little photo with him. Congratulations on the victory, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys got a big ball game coming up Friday. You guys travel over to Floyd Central, take on the Jaguars. Talk about this victory, what it means for you guys.
It's just a good win. Every win's a good win and stuff. I mean, it's the first game we've played in a little bit too. We played the other day against Somerset Christian, I believe, but we really ain't played in about a month or so. I mean.
Yeah, it's definitely with the weather's really impacted that, right?
Yeah.
You know, you come in the game, your season average of 23 points per ball game. It was 16-9. I thought Knott Central did a nice job defensively keeping you going to the bucket. But once you started going to the bucket, they started fouling you because they couldn't stay in front of you. You cashed in from the free throw line.
Yeah, I know. And especially when I drove and stuff, it just created for every one of them. They were spotted up open probably like 70% of the time out there. I just kick it.
Yeah, it's something Darryl and I was talking about during the game, that you guys want to get as many paint touches as you can, but the purpose is you'll take the layup if it's there, but also you'll kick it out for the 3.
Yeah, we see our guys if they're open too.
Hey, talk about your teammate Braden Hall. Darryl and I noticed tonight he started initiating the offense a little bit too. The sophomore showing his a little bit of handles as well.
He has got more aggressive. Last game he did really well and stuff with it too, like that, just attacking more and stuff.
I know you and Carter get a lot of the headlines. You both averaged over 20 points per ball game, but this is the second consecutive game you guys had 4 players in double figures. Talk about the diversity across your roster.
I mean, it's just good, especially having everybody score like that and stuff. You don't have to do as much and stuff, and it's like you can sit back a little bit more knowing they can just take it to the go if they want to, it will too.
So you're a senior, so you can talk about this. Coach Howard gets teed up during the ball game. What does that do for you guys?
He said it was to get our momentum going a little more. He said get everybody fired up.
Okay. Did it get you fired up some?
I guess a little more than we already were.
So I do have a question for you. I thought Knott County Central, they come in the game plan and trying to slow you guys down. You guys averaged almost 80 points per ball game. I thought early in the ball game they was able to slow you guys down, play their pace. What changed for you guys to speed the game up to play the game in the 70s where you guys want to play?
It's because they couldn't sit back and do that because we was up, and if they didn't get up on us, we'd just sit out there and hold the ball at half court all day.
Yeah.
Or it's just we're just running with it if they do try to guard us.
I noticed, too, you was able to show off a little bit of the old Harleman Globetrotters, the curly kneel. He had the basketball. You just go side to side with the dribbling skills. Where did you develop the ability to handle basketball like that?
I just practiced since I was young and stuff, always just handling the ball.
Well, last question. This is my closing question for you. You got a big one Friday night as you travel to Floyd Central. I talked to your teammate about it. What's this matchup mean to you on Friday night?
It's a big game. Hopefully we can pull through. It was a tough battle the first time down here. I hope we can get the win again this time.
Well, congratulations. A big victory tonight, 70-58 over the Knott County Central. The Mingy Beef co-player of the game, Cameron Pente. Nice job tonight, man.
Thank you.
So one of the better backcourts in the 15th region in Cameron Pente and Connor Parsons. And Darryl, when you got two players like that who can score the basketball as efficiently as they do, the Bobcats going to be a tough out when it comes to postseason.
Yeah, Carter, scoring 1,000 points, and I mentioned, one of the elite guards in that 2026 class was our player of the year as an 8th grader in that class. Just them two play so well together because the way that they're able to get up and down the floor in transition, they're a hard guard, and it's very tough for anybody to find two guards to match up with them two, and that's why you're seeing Betsy Layne having the season they are because of them two.
And then also you talked about Braden Hall showing off a little bit of his ability to handle the basketball. Ethan Lance with double figures. Isaiah Allen with 9 points too. A lot of diversity across their roster as far as scoring the basketball.
Ethan Lance has been unbelievable ever since he come up here on the hill. It was a huge pickup for Mike Howard and them transferring over from Floyd Central. So not only did you gain a piece, but you took a piece from a district rival. So
yes, sometimes you get that addition from subtraction, right? But you get the addition to your roster as well.
That's it. And then you go and you was talking about Braden Hall. Braden Hall has been unbelievable. That young man gets better every time we see him. I seen him 2 years ago. He came over to Prestonsburg, was playing with my son there for a minute during the summer. And really, he could knock down the three ball, but was kind of a gimmick player. He just could shoot the three ball, and he actually was becoming a good rebounder around that time. Well, over the last calendar year, that kid has improved as much as anybody in the 15th region. He's a kid that can facilitate. He's a kid that can create now. He's not just a three-point shooter. He can attack you off the bounce. He's got a good mid-range game. Not many holes in Braden Hall's game, and he's tough. He's made of very tough material, and, he is going to be one of the X factors. If Betsy Layne makes a run at the 15th region, it's going to be because of Braden Hall.
Yeah, the sophomore has pretty good size too, right? So if they start going, the team goes man-to-man defense, they pull Carter and Cameron out, he can get the basketball in his hands. He can beat his guy off the dribble and get the paint. A couple times now he found Isaiah Allen for the layup.
Absolutely. And, Betsy Layne on Friday, they travel to Floyd Central, boy-girl doubleheader. So, we'll see if Betsy Layne can get the clean sweep there. But I'll tell you what, that's an uphill battle because that Floyd Central team getting better and better every time out.
There's a lot of talent. They've got a lot of talented players on the floor tonight.
Well, they're playing without Chris Spriggs right now, Floyd Central is. And but they got an 8th grader that is unbelievable in Lucas Howard. And Wes Buck, he's just like Braden Hall. Every time we see him, he's getting better, and just a freshman. And so, I expect that to be a really good matchup, both boys and girls. And, main thing, I want to thank the folks that tuned in tonight, for and all of our sponsors. We want to thank Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, East Kentucky Chiropractic, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture. I want to thank Double Quick, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, Glenn Martin Hammond, Attorney at Law, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development. I also want to thank HPT Physical Therapy, Glenn Martin Hammond, Attorney at Law, Bruce Walters Ford, and last but not least, our good friends at Citizens Bank of Kentucky.
Before you go, we want to thank you for your passion for these mountain athletes, Darryl. That is something that I have an opportunity with the games. I don't work for you. I have an opportunity to watch a lot of these mountain athletes. A lot of guys I don't get to watch play in person because you can only be at so many gymnasiums, that type of thing. But this is perfect. Your passion for these players, whether it be on the boys' side, the girls' side. A lot of people don't know. You have a son playing for Belford, but you're everywhere. You're at Betsy Layne. You're in Logan. You're going to be. I saw you at Bath County as well. I've seen you at Floyd Central. you're all over the place. So definitely admire your passion and the way you're serving others through this broadcasting through D&D Sports Network.
Listen, Gary, when we started this thing, one thing I can tell you is, these mountains, we're built different in these mountains. And, ever since Obama's war on coal, the mountains have took a hard hit.
Sure.
And the only way to get back on top is to invest in the youth, because they're the ones that's going to go off, get degrees, and they're going to bring jobs back here. So, invest in these kids, and, the future of the mountains will be all right. So, thanks to our sponsors, thanks to people like you listen, we do the easy work. At the end of the day, it's you guys that's putting in the work for us, and, the fans at home and our sponsors that makes it happen.
Well, it's just a joy to sit back and watch all these players play, and definitely without your passion, this doesn't happen. So definitely thank you. I know you're thanking the sponsor, but we want to thank you as well too, Darryl McCoy.
I appreciate that. Gary Justice, Darryl McCoy will be on the mic somewhere later this week. Make sure you stay tuned to D&D Sports Network for all the game action. I do know Thursday we got 60th District matchup, Belfry versus Pike Central. And then I know this weekend, we got Chapmanville and Logan. But I'm sure we'll have some action tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, too, to fill in. So make sure you guys stay tuned in for that. And, again, want to thank the fine folks here at Betsy Layne, the administration, and definitely want to thank Miss Susan Stevens for all of her hospitality and kindness when we're up here on the hill.
It's amazing.
Gary Justice, Darryl McCoy. Till next time.